is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Good morning, Big O. Richard McLean is in the house. He says, Big O, Odell Beckham Jr. trade rumors to Dolphins make sense for Cleveland to gather ammunition for the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. Why are we talking that? Why would Miami trade for Odell Beckham? Why? Why would you want that clown? You know, I'm sorry, man. I'm not. There's no reason to pay a guy a whole bunch of money when you're not there yet. You know what I mean? And this is a malcontent that never, ever is happy. And there's always something going on in his world. I'm not sure why you fall for the banana in the tailpipe, my brother. I mean, it's, check it out, okay? Check out for yourself how many championships Terrell Owens has. Just check it out. Count them. Count the rings. And it's not just about the receiver. I'm just saying, when you're not part of a good environment, when you were at the Giants, not a good environment. You're at Cleveland, not a good environment. But you contribute to all of that. Can you imagine Brian Flores and Odell Beckham comes out to the field to play the game with a watch on? Come on, Richard, bro. Think about it. Think about this. This is the guy that wants to go and hang out in South Beach. I know that's our backyard, but in the weekend of a playoff game. I'm not sure, Richard, what you're seeing, but see, the problem is we have to unprogram you. And that's what I keep running into with Dolphin fans. We had one yesterday with Chris Jones. You guys have been programmed from the last 20 years to do stupid things and think stupid thoughts. And I hate to rip you, Richard, but really that's a stupid thought. But it happens. You guys are programmed, and that's why the Dolphins were losers the last 25 years, because they did stupid things like go trade for Odell Beckham. You give up a draft pick or two, and you've got to give up a large salary. That's a dumbass move. Just like yesterday, the guy had asked me about Chris Jones. That's another dumbass move. So we're going to give up multiple. He thought it's a second or third rounder. This is a guy that's going to go for a first rounder, maybe 2 first rounders, or a first and a second, or first and a third, or something like that. And you're going to have to give him $20 to $25 million guaranteed a year. You're going to have to give him $60 million up front. It's a stupid ass deal. It's just they don't want to load up the cap before you have to pay the quarterback. You understand? And so they have more. Put it this way. Richard, if Preston Williams develops this year into a stud, okay, and he showed us that maybe he can be a number 1 or number 2 wide receiver. And Devontae Parker looked really good. He's got to stay healthy. By the way, so does Odell Beckham got to stay healthy. Anyway, I know that's the other thing. Hey, let's go trade for a sack of injuries too. And if Preston Williams can develop, and they got him as a street free agent, okay, and they've got Devontae Parker on the cheap if he stays healthy, if you're a front office, does that seem like the kind of move that you would make? That you go for a malcontent that's overpaid, underperformed the last 2 years, often injured, a disruption in the locker room. That's what Brian Flores wants? Your program, dude, like Wannstedt, your program like Cam Cameron, your program like Sperano, that's the problem. You have been programmed. While I spent the last 20 years tearing up the Dolphins for stupidity, you were one of the ones that was probably pissed at me for tearing them up every single time. And now you want, Richard, them to do the dumb-ass things that they've done, they used to do for 20 years. You guys got to get out of that thinking, man. Okay? That stupid ass thinking that comes from Dolphin fans that you want to buy every free agent, you want to trade for every malcontent, you want to trade for everybody that's unhappy that doesn't have a contract. You got to get out of that thinking. It's about drafting. It's about developing your own. And if you sign a name or trade for one, you're trading and risking absolutely nothing. They've got to get rid of them, and you're just taking because, hey, yeah, we'll give you a 5th rounder, and if it works out, great, and if it doesn't, we'll cut his ass. That kind of stuff. But giving up the house and then paying him, no. Give up the house and back up the Brinks truck? No. No. So there's your answer why it's incredibly stupid to think about Odell Beckham on your team. Okay? I think I've explained it now.